Hello, my name's Casey Stubbs from the Forex Master Trader, and I'm welcoming myself to Price Action and Income. We're a really big price action trading company, and I'm a price action trader, and we recently acquired the Price Action and Income channel. And so now we are dedicated to creating great price action content, and it's going to be a little bit different because we're going to be tailoring it to scalping. It's going to be scalping the markets using price action. Now, some of my strategies will have indicators and moving averages and things like that, but I primarily use price action to enter into my trades. And so you're going to get the greatest tips, the greatest strategies, the greatest techniques, everything that you could ever want about scalping, all dedicated to scalping. Our membership has got a lot of scalpers in it and a lot of scalping training. So that's something that if you like these videos and you want to join a scalping community, you could always check us out. But we're always going to be giving you great free content on scalping on this YouTube channel. So let's go ahead and get into the very first video. Again, my name's Casey Stubbs, and I'm going to be teaching you how to scalp, and I'm going to share with you my favorite scalping strategy. So let's go ahead and get in. So I'm going to start by looking at the US yen here. And so what I like to do is I, first of all, will always, step one, identify key levels, right? Because levels are really important. And you can look at them on a lower time frame. As a matter of fact, I just got done closing a scalp trade right before this video, and it was a short scalp right off of the top of this level. Okay, so I'm going to share my very favorite scalping strategy. Okay, and then this one is a very simple method, and what it requires is key levels. So I draw the levels, and I had one right here. You see this over here, and then finally we had a level here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 levels, right? And so I had that drawn in, and so yes, it's scalping, it's trading on a short time frame, but you still have to do your work. You still have to do the analysis, right? So when I saw that, what am I thinking? I'm thinking that we're going to get a bounce. So I put a pending order in right here, and when it hit that, it triggered and it went straight down. Okay, it was a great scalp trade. So the first step that we're going to do is we're going to draw levels, and we can do that for scalping on an hourly time frame. And you just find the key levels. And so one is you find a top and you find a bottom, right? So here's on this screen, this is the very top and this is the very bottom. And you can find some other levels, right? There's one right here, okay? And then there's one right here. And you just continue to find where price has stopped. Now, the way that this specific strategy works, it's not necessarily a price action strategy. This is more of a support and resistance strategy. I'm going to get into a lot of strategies on this channel, but this one specifically, rule number 1 is you identify the key levels. Rule number 2 is you put a pending order on that level. And then rule number 3 is you put a 10 pip target and a 10 pip stop loss. So right now we're moving in and we're on a very short time frame here. It's on a 1 hour, but we're going to go down to a 1 minute. Alrighty. So now, how do I want to take this trade? Well, I have a special tool, but if you don't have one, I'll show you how to do that. But I just do a custom buy or a custom sell. So I'm going to do custom buy. And I just drag my tool, and we're going to do a limit order. And I'm just going to drag my stop loss. So you just drag the tool, and then I'm going to drag the entry to right where the level was that I marked on the hourly chart. So when price comes down here, I'm going to enter the trade, and then I'm going to drag my stop loss to be 10 pips. Okay, so we're going to put our stop loss right here, 134.56. That's 10 pips. So we'll drag it up. 134.55 is close. That's about 10 pips. And now we're going to move our take profit. So our take profit will be 77. So there we have a 10 pip stop and a 10 pip take profit. And now I'm just going to add my entry there, and I'm going to add it at 5.49 lots, add a limit order, and we're just going to put the order. And there we have it. The trade is all set up, and it's ready to go. So as soon as I hit that level, it's going to immediately enter the trade, and I'm going to get out at 10 pips. And so what I recommend that you do is try that and see how you do, right? You can set that up and take several different trades every day. You could do that 3 trades a day, 4 trades a day. Just find different currency pairs and test it out. And as long as you're accurately finding the strategy and finding your entries and doing things the way that you're supposed to do it, which is very simple. You find the level, you put a 10 pip take profit at a 10 pip stop loss. That's as simple as it is. Okay, so let's try it again on a different currency pair. So let's go ahead and let's try this on the pound USD. Pound USD. Okay, and so we're going to go to the 1 hour time frame, and we're going to draw the highest, which is right up here. We're going to draw the lowest, which is right down here, and we'll zoom out, see if we can find any other really important levels. And, you know, there's one right here, okay, because you can see that's where it's at. Let's see, we got another level right there because price has stopped there a couple times. And, you know, this isn't going to work every time, obviously, but if you can hit this above 55% of the time, you're going to have a winning strategy, right? And so then now we're going to go ahead and look at another bottom. There's one right here. Okay, so let's use that, and let's go down to a 1 minute time frame. And so you can see, based off of this particular trade, if we had our level there, 10 pips stop, the stop loss would have been right here, and a 10 pip target right down there would have been a great trade. We could have actually entered this trade twice. Another one, 10 pip stop loss, and a 10 pip target. You can see very, very successful setup. So now I want to try to take this down to the downside. And so we have our order here. So how are we going to do this? We're going to do a custom buy, and I'm going to drag my stop loss. So I have my level, which is right here. So I'm going to drag my stop loss to about 10 pips below that. I'm going to put my entry. There's my entry, 120.28. My stop loss is going to be 18 because that's 10 pips. 120.18. There we go, 10 pip stop. And then we'll put our take profit 10 pips above that, which would be 38. And we'll put the order in. Okay, so we're going to say limit, and there we have it. So now I got my next trade. So in the matter of an 8-minute video, we have set up 2 trades using this simple scalping method. And so how many trades do you need to do a day? It's great to do it right when it's in your trading time frame. I like to trade in the New York session, so I like to look at it in the morning, New York Eastern Standard Time. And so let's go ahead and let's do another trade like this. You can do this on other do this on other instruments. So we're going to go ahead and look at gold, and we're going to find the levels. So you can see right here we have a level that stopped all the way down here. Okay, and we had a level that stopped down here this morning, right here. So we'll put that right there. And we had a very nice bounce this afternoon. So let's just see what would have happened had we done that last level. This level wasn't actually established real well, so I probably wouldn't have picked that one. So let's not do that. Let's go find another one. Let's take a look at this level instead, because this level was established, this one right here. So we look at the price when it drops down to it. There it is. It's right here. So price would have been right here. We put our stop loss. Our entry would have been here. Our stop loss down here. Let's just take a look here. Drag it. We put our entry on the low. Drag it about 10 pips. Put our take profit 10 pips. Would have been a winner, right? So you can see that this works pretty well. Let's go back to the hourly. Make sure we got all of our levels set up. So I have one above, one below. So I'm pretty much set up, and you can set them up for either side. And so I can add another level right here. There's a level up there. And I actually have 2 below and 2 up. So I could set 2 trades up here, one here, and then one there and one there. So let's go ahead and set one up to the upside. So price is moving up right now. Let's go down to a lower time frame. And we'll set up our orders. This one's going to be a custom sell. So we put our stop loss 10 pips above the level, 772.33. So we want to go to 772. And with the gold, it's going to be a few more pips. There we go. Actually, that's right about 10. So we'll set that up, and we'll put our entry. I'm going to put our entry right there. And we'll move our take profit to this level, right about 10. And we just set it up as a sell limit. And there we have our limit order set on gold. And then we can do the same thing on the downside. Now, I did say that I use my tool, so I wanted to show you another way to do it. So let's set up this one down here without using my tool. So you just have, the only difference is my tool will calculate the trade size. But the only difference here is you have to calculate the size. So we'll just do the same size, about 1 lot. So I'll move it down here, and I'm just going to do a right click, and you can just do a buy limit. And so I put my buy limit in, and then once you get that limit in place, we can you can edit the trade, right? And so we'll just do that. We're going to edit the trade, and so I'm going to it brings up a box here, and you can modify your stop loss, right? So you can add your stop loss in. So we're going to say 1.1760, and so it's 1.61, 0.08, right? That's this. Oh, that's the take profit. So we want to put that in as the take profit. All right, and then for the stop loss, we're going to go 10 pips below that. So we're going to say 88, and then we just click modify. Okay, and now we have it. Now that's actually a little bit too tight because I was going with points instead of pips. So we're just going to move that, and then we'll move the other one, right? So there we go. Okay, so now I've got it set up properly. So there we have it, and now that's set up. All right, well, that's it for the very first scalping strategy on this channel. My name's Casey Stubbs, Forex Master Trader. If you want to check out our website or our programs, the link is in the description, or you can go to forexmastertrader.org, forexmastertrader.org. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of scalping. Let me know what type of content you want to see on this channel. And also, let me know how this strategy works for you. Give it a shot, try it out, and just give us some feedback. All right, well, that is it for this video. Looking forward to seeing you. You're going to be seeing me, or also my associate, John Melly, who is a master scalper. You're going to love his videos as well. We're both going to be doing a lot of work on this channel. But again, thank you, and looking forward to a long relationship with you on the Simple Scalping Price Action channel.